Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Huskies will kick this deep, begin the game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Furback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. QB sneak, and they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Ball handed off.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And tackled after a small pickup there. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the return man runs out of bounds. Is back on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. And now the running back's got it again. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Bringing pressure. Hits into space at the 50. Oh, and the football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
As a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Direct snap to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he's got it again. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe, point toward the second half? He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
An empty backfield on second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Huskies. They will claim the second half lead. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Washington 7, Michigan 3.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
What is this?
Oh, what are we doing?
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And the Huskies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Huskies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Receiver makes the grab. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Grab down the middle. It's Kennedy. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fighting him off. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like